Alright, last but not least, video number 3, hero number 3, Aeris, a never before seen design of a character that has absolutely no resemblance with anyone out of any game, especially not League of Legends. That is why he just has some casual Egyptian vibes alongside of in it. And yeah, he apparently is a multi-target attack with range boost, whatever that is supposed to mean. So yeah, design-wise, interesting. I kinda don't really dig the cape. It looks a bit like a racetrack or like a race flag, but we never know. So let's check out his kit. We have a basic 3-tile frontal range, which is interesting. 5,000 attack, 21,000 HP, 3,500 defense, 1,300 magic rest at 26 cost. Very expensive, especially for a fighter. 2.5 second attack interval, 150% crit damage, 100% attack speed. Faction wise, Watcher and Esotericist. Okay. So far so good. Overall pretty expensive. Attack seems good enough. What is he all about? I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Let's see. Talent. When deployed, immediately triggers Mighty Thrust. Mighty Thrust deal AoE damage, AoE magic damage to up to 5 enemies ahead, including airborne units. Already viability for GVG inside. Triggers Mighty Thrust every 5 basic attacks, dealing 200% damage. Okay. Basic attack deals 120% AoE magic damage one time to up to 5 enemies in range. Probably hits air too. Unrelenting Will during the ultimate triggers Destiny's Decree. Locks onto one enemy anywhere on the battlefield, dealing magic AoE magic damage one time to the target and up to 5 enemies around. Okay. Interesting. And triggers Destiny's Decree one time every 4 seconds, dealing 100% AoE damage. So 100% AoE damage to one enemy and up to 5 targets around every 4 seconds for however long the ultimate is. Righteous Fury. Each time Mighty Thrust is triggered, increases the hero's attack by 10% for 10 seconds. Each time Destiny's Decree is triggered, so the ultimate, increases the hero's attack by 10% for 10 seconds. These attack increase effects can stack together 20%. Can they stack multiple times? I don't know. Doesn't state. Judgment Day. One more range and increases the hero's attack, hero's damage by 60% and attack range by 1. During the ultimate, basic attack can target airborne units, reduces the number of basic attacks required to trigger the talent, so from 5 to 3. The ultimate area of attack turns into a golden tremor, reduces movement speed of enemies in the affected area by 50%. Okay. Very nice. And the ultimate has a duration of 25 seconds, which means Unrelenting Will triggers exactly 6 times during the ultimate. So Destiny's Decree triggers 6 times, meaning 600% AoE damage, as well as 60% increased attack. But because it triggers every 4 seconds, which means you have 2 seconds of 30% and 8 seconds of 20% attack bonus. And Mighty Thrust also should be rather fast. Okay. Interesting. The real question obviously is it enough to beat Gear Dungeon 1? Is this range enough? Probably not. Don't really want to get my hopes up, but we'll test it out for sure. And yeah, besides that, Awakening time. So let's have a look. Awakened 1 increases basic attack range by 1. So now his ultimate increases his basic attack range by 2. So he goes from 4 to 5 tiles. Okay. And Golden Tremor also inflicts damage reduction minus 20% on enemies. Awakened 3, during the ultimate, his Mighty Thrust, so his ability in ultimate, every 3 basic attacks dealing 200% damage now deals 300%. And then A4, and then A5, Mighty Thrust and Destiny's Decree, which are both at the end of the day just 5 target AoE magic damage. Ignore 20% of the target's magic resistance. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, compared to like the others, when we're looking at it from like an exciting kid standpoint, he seems eerie similar to what he seems eerie similar to what she can do. Obviously no knockback, but also the 5 target limitation. Yeah, I don't know. He seems alright. So yeah, I guess the game plan will be just to straight up test him in a Guild Boss 1, because I don't really think with all these like different AoE capabilities that he really does a whole bunch in Guild Boss 1 or 2. So yeah, we could probably still also run him in Gear Rate 1, though my issue with Gear Rate 1 would probably be he's not tanky enough. Like, yes, 3-5 defense, nice, 1-3 attack, 21,000 HP, but not even an Abomination manages to properly survive in Gear Rate 121, so it's kind of weird. And the issue in Gear Rate 1 is obviously it's 3 lanes and he only hits 1 lane, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright, and here we are back again in a Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 10 to see if there is a new star on the horizon to replace Valkyra as the easiest option to deal with the top lane. So yeah, let's have a look. Last time we tested this with Elisa? The new girl for the Arbiters, the epic one, and obviously she didn't really perform all that well because she doesn't reach. So let's hope this doesn't happen again. But yeah, this is the whole reason why I'm a bit skeptical when it comes to yeah, when it comes to these units and dealing with the range. I really hope we do not need to use the A1 and everything works out just like this. That would be picture perfect, but as we all know, nothing ever really goes exactly to plan. So yeah, come on, please kill them before. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we still have a bit of time. Okay, it should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something's weird about the slow from greed. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It's like buggy. It was the last time the same thing. Last time was the same thing where it went like stocky. I don't know if that's something that's still on global or not, but it just doesn't look right, you know what I mean? That's some weird stuff, weird stuff. So again, we go back to double tank strategy. Alright, similar team, just slightly changed strategy. Here we go again. I don't even know what's going on. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it does feel like Reed is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, you know? But again, like I said, maybe I'm just going insane. Slowly. Okay. Nothing too special. Here we can execute. Got the Crimson Moon. Bring in my boy. And now it will be moment of truth. We activate his ultimate, so he gets one more range. Take out Laurel. Oh, Dolores should maybe might be fine. It's gonna be close. Too close. But yeah, he isn't even touching the others because for whatever reason his attack decided to pick a guy at the bottom lane to kind of support. So yeah, probably even the 50% slow. I mean, he would be killing two. He would be killing two people. Goddamn. All right. Like there obviously again is the way of using this, like changing the team at the bottom to again the combination with like the greed slow and the Valkyra execute, and then at the top lane placing tank, like placing like damage dealer, Artemis, so like him and Artemis, so that we let the enemies come up close. And then use the anti-heal or tank him behind plus anti-heal. But it's again basically forcing him to be good. It's like you have a team that would work without him, but you use him because you want to use him, not because you need to use him. So let's go in last time with him at A1. The biggest issue with this working, right, even if this works, the biggest issue would obviously be you don't need a A1 Valkyra, right? For Valkyra, you just need Valkyra. If you want to know how to do it, I have a video on 3 ways to clear this stage with 3 different teams. But yeah, keep in mind, normally you don't even need a A1 of Valkyra to do this. But the way it looks right here, unless we actually force him to work, which is possible, but at that point you could use any unit. It's not about him anymore. So it does look like you probably need him at A1 to reliably get this done. Maybe it won't even be enough. Let's not let's not assume too much. You never know. Maybe he can't even do that. Maybe he won't even be able to do what we think him to do. But obviously this range looks very massive, right? Like 5 tile range standard plus then another tile. He seems like a GVG menace. Like I already briefly mentioned it, and the reason why I think he's gonna be a GVG menace is obviously the fact that his basic abilities in ultimate hit air, and his every 5th attack also hits air, and hitting air is just, yeah, it's just very strong. Now something that's interesting is he picks the furthest away enemy, so there is a chance that he is going to be able to clear the top lane at A0 if you let these guys at the bottom right there move forward, basically past this line, and then he would, with this like electroshock thing, target these guys, which could potentially lead to them being low enough that they don't reach him, and he just finishes off after. So we test it out, we see if it works. Hopes are low, and then you just repeat what you see here, right? This is how you clear it. So let's give that last chance to the A0. All right, shit, here we go again. It is once more time to give A0 Aeris the chance to impress us infinitely. So yeah, there we go. We wait for this last guy to pass these dudes, which would make this dude the farthest away. Right here. Or maybe he calculates distance like 1, 2, 3 and then like down, and he still hits down. I don't know. It's alright anyway. Dolores is still alive. And let's see. The lightning still hits the bottom. Still hits the people at the bottom. Maybe we didn't wait long enough? You never know. Yeah, I don't think so. And even then, the damage probably wouldn't be enough. And I also don't believe he has enough damage to kill them before they reach him. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, no. Let's get to the conclusion. Alright. Conclusion time. So, Aeris. Listen to this if scenario. If Aeris was the guy you would get for free instead of Calista, I would be pretty interested in him, or a bit more interested in him. Because as we all know, in the Frostfall Jamboree event, we also get a unpolished legendary soulstone. So that one could be used to upgrade him from A0 to A1, making him absolutely viable for the top. But with him being a gacha exclusive, you would have to pull him first. And especially with Christmas coming close, I don't think he has what it takes to be worth it to go for. So yeah, I don't know. He obviously works at the top. If you're desperate for it, summon for him, upgrade him. The main faction, the main peoples for him are probably gonna be my GVG boys. My GVG boys are probably gonna look forward to him the most. Because I think you can make some pretty nasty defenses with him. And just for those that are curious, let's push his BP, alright? For those of you that are interested in GVG, I already know that you want to know how much he has at A5. So, just so we all know it, especially with boosted BP, so you can affiliate him. Let's see how much BP he gets in total. We had him at 90,500 A0. I've obviously seen higher A0s than that, but let's just make it a complete package. And yeah, there we go, fully enhanced. 102,000 BP. He breaks 100k mark. More you can't really ask. Who would I compare him to? He kind of feels like a Magda, a Magmus. He feels like a unit that is nice to pull. If you pull him, sure, nice. But should you actively search for him? No, I don't think so. So yeah, this concludes Aeris, and we see each other in the next